Club of Muscatine is celebrating 100 years of service and fellowship, and what a journey it has been. From 1920 to 2020, Muscatine Rotarians have been making a positive impact on the people they meet and the community they serve. Let's hear more from them now.
We are problem solvers.
We are people of action.
We are community builders.
We are opportunity creators.
Rotary is a global network of 1.2 million neighbors, friends, leaders, and problem solvers
who see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change
across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves.
Paul P. Harris, a lawyer, was the founder of Rotary, the world's first and most international service club. Rotary is an organization of business and professional leaders united worldwide who provide humanitarian service, promote high ethical standards in all vocations, and help build goodwill and peace in the world. On February 23, 1905, Paul Harris formed the first club in Chicago with 3 other businessmen, Gustavus Lohr, a mining engineer, Sylvester Scheel, a coal merchant, and Hiram Shorey, a merchant tailor. Paul named the new club Rotary because the members met in rotation at their various places of business. Club membership grew rapidly. Many members were from the small town, and in the Rotary Club, they found an opportunity for camaraderie. Paul was convinced that the Rotary Club could be developed into an important service movement and strove to extend Rotary to other cities. The second Rotary Club was founded in San Francisco in 1908. In August 1910, when there were 16 clubs, the National Rotary Club was organized. When clubs were formed in Canada and Great Britain, the name was changed in 1912 to the International Association of Rotary Clubs. In 1922, the name was shortened to Rotary International. Since then, Rotary has grown to over 33,000 clubs in more than 20 countries and regions. As a global network that strives to build a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change, Rotary values diversity and celebrates the contributions of people of all backgrounds, regardless of their age, ethnicity, race, color, abilities, religion, socioeconomic status, culture, sex, sexual orientation, and gender identity. Rotary International and its members are in a constant ongoing battle and is dedicated to 6 areas of focus to build international relationships, improve lives, and create a better world to support our peace efforts and end polio forever. They are actively fighting diseases and provide clean water to communities, which help save mothers and children. They are helping to grow local economies, which in turn helps to promote peace and support education. In September of 1979, James L. Bomar Jr. put the first drops of vaccine into a child's mouth, which launched the Philippine poliomyelitis immunization effort.
We sat down at the table. The Minister of Health of the Philippines signed first. I signed second. And then we went out and they had invited these mothers of these little babies to bring their children in. And they brought this one little child, and I went up to her and to give the first vaccine. I put the vaccine on that tongue. She said to me when I got through, with tears in her eyes, she says, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, Rotary."
Since 1979, Rotary International has helped to reduce polio cases by 99.9%. They've helped immunize more than 2.5 billion children in 122 countries, and they've contributed more than $1.8 billion towards eradicating the disease. Today, polio remains endemic only in Afghanistan, Nigeria, and Pakistan. But it's crucial to continue working to keep other countries polio-free. If all eradication efforts stop today, within 10 years, polio could paralyze as many as 200,000 children each year.
In January of 1920, Muscatine Rotary was founded by a group of individuals consisting of Fred O. Block, James L. Geisler, J. M. Bechtold, Emil Webels, A. J. Magnus, Dr. A. A. Peterson, and Edward A. Roach. They met on a Monday at the Hotel Muscatine. The newly formed club received their charter on February 1, 1920, during a 6-course banquet held at the Geneva Golf and Country Club. Rotarians from 7 Iowa, Illinois, and Nebraska clubs were in attendance to induct the new club and its members into Rotary. During its first year, the club sponsored 2 public concerts by the Tri-City Symphony, raised the funds to place the names of deceased veterans on a wall memorial at the courthouse, encouraged and helped fund better care for the graves in Greenwood Cemetery, and to secure a substantially healthier quality of milk for Muscatine children, was the prime mover in the adoption of a city ordinance requiring tuberculin testing for all milk sold in Muscatine. The club was divided into 2 teams to raise funds for the YMCA building fund drive. The losers hosted a dinner. Rotary's district governor in 1923 to 1924 was Carl Weeks, a very wealthy manufacturer of cosmetics who was in the process of building Salisbury House, a fabulous and unique medieval manor house with plumbing, in Des Moines, Iowa. Carl invited each of Iowa's Rotary clubs to contribute a stone or a brick to the Rotary room in the house. Muscatine stone is very unique. It is the only stone with the name of the donating club and the date. From its inception, the Rotary Club of Muscatine has given education a high priority in our community. In 1958, believing that we placed far too much emphasis on athletics, Marv Krieger organized the first 3-point high school senior scholarship dinner, and the tradition continues today. To further encourage advanced education by Muscatine high school students, the Rotary Club of Muscatine has, for many years, offered 2 or more scholarships to graduates of Muscatine High School to attend Muscatine Community College. The scholarships are awarded at the 3-point high school seniors banquet. In July of 1996, Cynthia McGlean received the gavel from President Bob Sheets to become the first female president to preside over the Rotary Club of Muscatine. Muscatine's oldest service club started with just 25 members on January 12, 1920, and we have become a club of over 156 members. In total, over 750 men, and now women, have been members of the Rotary Club of Muscatine.
Well, I mean, my first impression, I have to go back to like 1991 when I graduated from when I was still in high school, as a senior in high school. And at that time, I thought it was strange because there was singing and a lot of what I considered at the time old people and that kind of thing.
My impression of Rotary is that it's a great place to meet people and to learn about the community. I really enjoyed the programs, and that drew me into the club, and it's a service club.
Well, a bunch of businessmen, I guess, but also, I guess what continues to be an impression of me and what I think I admire so much about Rotary is they had interesting programs every noon. Every week, if you went to Rotary, you would know what's going on in the community.
Yeah, I did not know Rotary before I went to the meeting, and the people, when I first showed up, were very welcoming. I knew a lot of them, so there was a lot of familiar faces. There were some people that were new to me as well, so I got to make some new acquaintances. And the group overall is very friendly, very welcoming, and it was just a nice place to be.
The reason that I decided to become a Rotarian, it's a good networking opportunity so that you meet people, and it's like Jane, when she invited me, she said, you'll be able to go and just talk to people rather than having to call them up.
Well, probably more than one reason. One was I thought it would expose me to a lot of other people in Muscatine and people that wanted to make Muscatine better and even make the world a little bit better too.
Well, at that time, the Rotary Club was, as I mentioned, a very influential organization, and a lot of the very predominant people of the community were part of it. So I thought, gosh, here's a guy 25 years old that has a chance to meet these people. And I wanted to find out what they were thinking, and of course they always had the current events brought up and a very good speaker, and so I thought I'd like to take advantage of that.
I like the 4th of July.
Being able to lead the Red Kettle campaign and having Rotarians from both the Muscatine Club and the West Liberty, Iowa Club really taking part of the Red Kettle campaign, giving their all, giving their time, giving their money and their resources to help us do the most good right here in our own town, our own county.
One that was more closer to home for my end was basically exchange program that Rotary puts out. Actually, my daughter participated in the Rotary exchange to where she went to Sweden and spent her senior year in high school in Sweden and graduated over there in Sweden. And then at the same time, shortly thereafter, we brought an individual to Muscatine from Belgium. Jeremy Heinisch was his name. That's a great kid that we're still today good friends with him and haven't seen him for quite some length of time, but he and my other son became very close friends.
Well, I would say most anybody is a candidate to become a Rotarian if they have our motto at heart. And Rotary's motto is service above self. It does not make any difference what they are doing for a career, or maybe they no longer are in the work world and they are retired. If they have a heart of service above self, then they are a very, very good fit to be a Rotarian.
I think that what I would want people to know is that Rotary can be for anyone of any age. We have a lot of members who have been in the club for a long time, very dedicated. They may have 20, 30, 40, I think Marv Krieger has 60 years of service as a Rotarian. And you don't have to be a certain age or have a certain type of job to be a Rotarian. The ideal Rotarian is one who wants to come in and get involved and be able to give, whether that's, like I said earlier, of their time or be able to give financially toward different projects.
And I always say it's a really great opportunity, or it's a really great place where you can go and grow as a person, but also help your community and even outstretch to the world. I had the opportunity to go to Hamburg, Germany for the Rotary International Convention, and there was a young person who got up and gave this really powerful speech about do-goodery. And I guess that's, if I could tell somebody one thing, it would be that you have the opportunity to perform do-goodery on a daily basis as a Rotarian.
Guy named John Schwanke.
Herb Wilson.
Marv Krieger.
Lindley Hoops.
Bill Trent.
Breck Breckenfelder.
I would have to go with Mike Ruby.
Mike Ruby.
Mike Ruby.
Mike Ruby.
Mike Ruby.
Mike Ruby, of course. Mike, if you could give someone a sash that says Mr. Rotary, I feel like it would be Mike.
Congratulations, Muscatine Rotary, for 100 years of service to this community and to the world at large. I've only enjoyed 30 of those years, but it's been a great organization to be a part of.
Congratulations! Congratulations from the HNI Corporation on the Rotary Club's 100th year anniversary.
Congratulations! Congratulations from your friends from the Hy-Vee Main Street on your 100th year in Muscatine.
Congratulations!
What started as a 2-cent stamp sent from Fred Bach blossomed into something absolutely incredible. Thank you for all your efforts and all you do for our community.
Thank you from Laura Darting Studios.
Congratulations.
Congratulations from CDI.
Congratulations from Studio 180.
I want to say congratulations from Hy-Vee for 100 years of great service. Thank you, folks.
Congratulations, Rotary, on 100 years from Hy-Vee.
Congratulations, Muscatine Rotary Club, on your 100th anniversary. Thanks for everything you do for the Muscatine community.
Hey, Rotary Club of Muscatine, it's Tony Tone at Hy-Vee. Congratulations, 100 years is a long time, but what a great achievement. We're super happy for you and thankful for all the work that you've done, not only in Muscatine, but the global footprint that you have with this club. Way to go, and congratulations once again.
Congratulations, Rotary, on 100 years from Kent Corporation.
Congratulations on 100 years from everyone at Krieger's.
Congratulations! Congrats on 100 years to the Muscatine Rotary Club.
We're so thankful for all the work you do in our community, and we couldn't be more proud to celebrate this 100 years with you. Thanks from the police department.